But when it comes to Belgium, interesting comments from Romelu Lukaku talking about... Lukaku? Something that we've actually talked about a number of times here on ESPN FC, whether it be digital or here in the studio, about whether this player is world class. Now, he said when people talk about Robert Lewandowski, Karim Benzema or Harry Kane, they're called world class. But when it comes to me, it's just considered good form. That motivated me to work harder and get stronger. Now, I believe that I belong in that list of world-class players. And I've seen more of these comments from him, Shaka. He said that he's been consistent for the last 2 years now and performing at the highest level. And he thinks that means that he should be considered as a world-class player. What do you think?
Yeah, given what we've seen from Lukaku over the last couple of seasons, I totally agree. But at the same time, I understand the criticism before that. In previous tournaments, be it Euros or World Cup, as good a squad as Belgium had, I just felt that that Lukaku wasn't the striker that they needed him to be, for them to go and deliver on that #1 world ranking, which they've had for quite some time. I think that's changed. But at the same time, now you look at Belgium and wondering if they can deliver on that #1 world ranking. You have Eden Hazard kind of dropping off the map as far as his own form goes, an aging defence, and you just wonder if Belgium are good enough now. But without question, if we're talking about Romelu Lukaku and what he brings to Belgium, what he brings to this tournament, this is the best form that he's been in all career long and deservedly mentioned in the same breath with some of the best in European football.
Is he world-class, Nedum?
Without question, without question. I think the points that Shaka makes are really good points, but I think one bit of it was missing because he mentioned someone like Benzema. But Benzema hasn't been playing for the national side. So when we talk about the concept of world class, we mention Benzema just in terms of club football as well. And I think for Lukaku, basically this argument about world class for me, if you put Messi and Ronaldo and say they are world class, then for me, they're the only 2 world class players in the world. But if you take those out of the equation, there are a whole list of players who have a huge impact for their clubs. And these are big football clubs. And the way that Lukaku's been for Inter Milan has been absolutely sensational. I think the way he's been for Belgium has been sensational. I think he's scored over 60 goals in the last 60 games he's played for them. So, you know, how could we even look at him and say, well, he's not world-class when he's producing those sorts of numbers? Because if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. But there are very few players who scored the amount of goals that he has scored and on the stage that he has done that. So, for me, it's not even a question, not even a debate, but thankfully for him, you know, that inspired him because now he's put himself in this position.
And that's exactly the point. It really doesn't matter whether he is world-class or not. He thinks that we believe he's not, and that has made it for him the target. That has made it him the motivation. That's what he's hung on to and said, oh, you don't believe in me. Oh, I'm scoring all these goals. I'm going to show you. And that has made him a better player. So therefore, if I'm Romelu Lukaku, I say, thank you. I appreciate it. This is the kick in the backside that I needed when I was in Manchester United, when I was struggling to score goals, when I was struggling to get off the bench. And now this is the player that I am. I appreciate the criticism, and here I am. I'm about to score on you. That's what I would do if I were him.
He said as much. He said he watched The Last Dance, the Michael Jordan documentary, and he said he understands how when you get that criticism, it motivates you, and it does the same for him.
Absolutely, which is the point I was going to make. There are many players who would fold under that criticism, under that media pressure. To find one in Romelu Lukaku who takes it and uses that as his own motivation to be better, to put himself in that world-class conversation, I think credit to him for how he's turned that around over the last couple of seasons.
To that point, and remember when Lukaku and Morata were the ones in conversation as to who was going to go where, right? And it seemed like it was very even at that time. And some people would say Morata, other people would say Lukaku. Those careers have taken a completely different path now. And it's clear to see that Lukaku has taken that step in one direction, the trajectory, an upward trajectory, whereas Morata is just kind of trying to find his way. Am I a good player? Am I not a good player? Struggling with confidence. Am I going to score goals? Am I not going to score goals? You see a player that took a jump and another one that didn't.
Jules, is he ready to make the difference in this game against Portugal?
Yeah, I think he is completely ready. I agree with everything the boys have said. I think one is he needs to stop listening to Steve Nicol and what Steve Nicol thinks of him.
Good advice overall, I think.
More seriously, this is someone who built himself through adversity since he was a very young kid, and I think all that criticism, remember, about his first touch as well, that made him work so hard on that famous first touch that now the ball can come whatever way, whatever power, he will control it perfect. And I think all the work that he's done always was to make himself better. And now I'm not sure who says he's not world class, really, apart from Stevie again. But apart from that, I'm not sure there's still a debate out there somewhere, despite what Rom says about him being not world class. But I think he will be the difference maker. He showed it already in this tournament. Like Roberto Martinez said in the interview that we have on the website, he's took his game to a new level recently with the work he's done with Conte and with Martinez. But since moving to Inter, he's a very different player, more in the maturity than the finisher that he always was, really. And I think he's ready for certainly much bigger things this time.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.